Hey everybody, Jonathan Mayer here, and I'm back with another Pro Wrestling Crate unboxing. This is for the month of March 2025, and as referenced today is Saturday, March 22nd. As you may know, the Pro Wrestling Crate is now an every other month crate, so we get 6 of them a year put out by our friends at Pro Wrestling Tees. So in this crate, if you've watched any of my videos before, thank you so much. If this is the first one you've stumbled across, I'm glad you found me. Maybe give me a chance here and let's see what we got in this mystery box. And that's the fun of it. We've got mystery items, but we have an idea of the type of items that we're always going to get. And we have an idea of the wrestlers that we're going to get. So there's always going to be 2 t-shirts. There's going to be a micro brawler. There's going to be a signed 8x10 and a lapel pin. You're always going to get those things. There's actually 2 micro brawlers that you have in here, and you have a chance at a chase on both of those. The lapel pin also has a chance at a chase version, you know, a more limited version, different color scheme or something. So let's take a look and see who we expect in this crate, and then let's just pop this open and see what we've got in here. So they did give us a heads up that in this crate now the card's always subject to change, so that something could change here, but we should have something from Sting, Darby Allin, Eddie Guerrero. Now, I like all of those guys, but the next one here, New Jack, I'm very excited about that. It's very rare that we get something from New Jack out of one of these crates. We did get an autograph one time. As we know, New Jack has now passed away. And then it says 5 other mystery wrestlers. So that's who's going to make up this box. Sting, Darby Allin, Eddie Guerrero, New Jack, and then 5 other people. So let's crack it open here and see what we've got. All right, first thing that we got here on top, it's kind of going to the back, is this card, which is going to go over the table of contents of what's in here, also going to tell us who we're going to get next month. So we'll take a look at that next time, or we'll take a look at that at the end. We don't want it to spoil things right now. So first thing we've got is our shirt here. I see we have one red shirt and then a black shirt. So the red shirt's very soft. Okay, and it's very similar to I have a shirt like this that's on an action figure. This is cool, I like it. Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler. So Eddie actually wore a shirt like that. I don't know how often he wore it, but his action figure came with it. Chavo would often wear that. We've got a signed 8x10 of Chavo wearing a shirt that says that. So I like that. Eddie Guerrero is now I have a lot of favorite wrestlers. I might need to have Colt Cabana as my favorite wrestler if I'm being truthful, but I'll take that. I love it. So next up, we're going to go straight to the next shirt. We've got a black shirt here. We've gotten several shirts from this guy, but I like them all. The Icon Sting. And you got the AEW logo on it. That is cool. Okay, so there's our 2 t-shirts. We're going to circle back around at the end, and I'll show you this stuff again. But now we're going to go to, I see the micro brawlers here, so let's take a look at those. The first one we have, it is not the Chase, but is very toyetic. The Beast Mortos. So that's cool. I heard I think he's a lawyer actually, but he's a good wrestler, been on AEW a lot lately. The Beast Mortos wears a real funky mask. You can see there's an actual picture on the back. We'll crack that open at the end here. Okay, next up, again, I did not get a Chase. And we have got a brawler from this guy before, but this is an updated version. Although we don't see him too much on TV. We have the Scapegoat Jack Perry. So, you know, before we had him as Jungle Boy. So we'll crack that open after we go through here. Next up, we have a Brawler Ball. Now, I did see a picture of this, but I didn't know it was coming from this crate, so I didn't take it as a spoiler. Some people don't like that I'm looking at these things before I'm showing you, but hey, that's just how we're rolling this month. We've got a Danhausen Brawler Ball. So, you know, these are similar to those like Mad Balls from back in the day. Nothing that squeezes out of them, but it's just like a little stress ball. And there we have Danhausen. Some people complain that we get too many Danhausen things. I mean, I'm up for all the Danhausen stuff, so that's cool. Squeeze on that while I'm working away during the week. Next up, we've got a sticker here. Okay, and I love this. I saw this in person, and if you've been to any AEW shows probably in the last 6 months, you may have seen it as well. It says, and it's ironic that I mentioned him earlier as being my favorite wrestler. The greatest dark match of all time, we've got Colt Cabana and Satnam Singh. So I did see that match in Champaign, Illinois. I think it's the dark match that they have before a lot of the shows. It's a nice, Colt's a great comedic wrestler. So it's a fun time. I like that. I mean, Colt's a great wrestler, period. But comedic is one of the things that he does. Next up, we have our pin. I did say I wish we had the shirt from this guy, but it is a good sign that we're getting things. We have a lapel pin. A shirt is probably going to be in the future. We have New Jack. It says New Jack 187 there. That is cool. He was an ECW, real hardcore wrestler. I went to an ECW show back in the day in Indianapolis, a famous one where Taz beat Mike Awesome. Neither one of them were actually in the company at the time. I caught New Jack's shirt when he threw it out, and I still have it to this day. I need to frame it or something, but I have it protected. Okay, we have two more things left here. We have a stocking cap, which is with March 21st was yesterday. That's the start of spring. Maybe stocking cap season is going away, but we have a pink stocking cap with like Darby Allin's little signature on that. He's always wearing a pink jacket. It looks like a nice size stocking cap. I mean, I'll wear it. I have a bin full of different stocking caps. So hopefully, I don't know, I'm opening this right now for some reason. Hopefully I won't wear it for several months but I'm in Illinois, so it could snow next week. All right, last but not least, and then we'll circle back around. We have our 8x10. We used to get a fancy envelope that had something printed on here. Probably not necessary because I would just throw those envelopes away. They did seem fancy when you got them that way. This is just a plain envelope. Sometimes they'll sneak two of these in here, but we have one 8x10. It is okay. He was not on the list. He is now in NXT. We have signed as AEW star Ricky Starks, now known as Ricky Saints, I believe, because he's from New Orleans, Ricky Saints. But there we go. That's cool. I'll throw that in my book. So let's circle back around here and show you what I got. Again, I got it in my hand, so there we have our Ricky Starks. He's a popular guy right now, Ricky Saints. Autograph there. Let's go to our micro brawlers. We have our Scapegoat Jack Perry micro brawler. Admittedly, not very toyetic, just wearing black and everything. On the back, we have our bio card. It says Scapegoat Jack Perry's 5'10", 190. He's from Los Angeles, California. The son of Luke Perry, if you didn't know. And he debuted in November 20th, 2015. So 10 years, coming up on 10 years now. This is resealable packaging. You may have seen me say before. You can slide this right out if you want. Let's take a look at this. So we have Jack Perry there. He's got the armband that says Scapegoat. And then on the back of his coat, it also says Scapegoat. He's got the little kind of man bun type deal there. I don't love that. I've got so many of them now. I have to be selective now. When I put new ones up, sometimes I take one down. I'm not sure if I don't know if this will beat out the Jungle Boy as my representation of Jack Perry. Not to be harsh on that, but just an honest assessment there. Let's go to our Beast Mortos, which, look at that. That's kind of goofy looking, but that's what he looks like. It says he's also 5'10", 249. He's from Torreon, Mexico. He debuted November 6, 2005. So he's coming up on 20 years. Same deal. Slide this out. And there we go. So this one's definitely more toyetic. When I say toyetic, it's just like, it's kind of like what it sounds like. It looks cooler as a toy because it's got more things on it. I don't love Beast Mortos. I haven't known him for that long, but I think maybe he can bump somebody up there that's not as toyetic. Jack, we're gonna see, but I'll hang on to him. All right, let's keep circling here. We have our New Jack pin, 187 there. New Jack, it's hard to see that, but New Jack pin. We have maybe my favorite item, a sticker, maybe my favorite item from this crate. the greatest dark match of all time, Colt Cabana, Satnam Singh. We have our pink Darby Allin stocking cap beanie here. We have our Danhausen Mad Ball little brawler ball. Kind of scary looking. And we have our shirts. So with the shirts, we had a Sting shirt. Now still soft, but this black one is a little bit of a heavier shirt. The Icon Sting. Says AEW right on it. Sometimes you don't get those shirts in these crates. You know, you need to wait for the AEW crate for that. But Pro Wrestling Tees does also do shop AEW, so we're able to make that happen. And then this is a lot softer shirt. We have Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler. I like that. I'll wear that out. Let's take a look at this card, and then I'll get you out of here so you can go watch somebody else's video, go watch some wrestling, go enjoy your weekend with your family. Here it says that, now if you want to buy any of these items, I don't personally sell them. I like to hang on to these things or gift them to my friends if I'm not going to hang on to them. But a lot of people will sell an item or two out of these crates, and that kind of helps fund the rest of the stuff that they liked from the crate. So, you know, if you check out old Mr. Edward Bay, you might want to search for My Favorite Wrestler. That's the name of that Eddie Guerrero shirt. Or the Sting shirt is called The Icon. The Beast Mortos Micro Brawler, there's 250 chase versions of that. Same thing with that Scapegoat Jack Perry Micro Brawler. The New Jack Pin, there's 100 chase versions. Often with the pin, it's like a glow-in-the-dark version. But again, they're just a little bit colored different, and there's not as many of them. Ricky Starks is our autograph 8x10, Danhausen Brawler Ball, Darby Allin Beanie, and then the Colt versus Satnam Greatest Dark Match sticker. They give you a code here for 20% off your next order. Now, they do give us a forecast of what's coming, not next month, but 2 months from now, because this is a bi-monthly or every other month crate. Although the AEW crate, which is quarterly, it's going to be coming next month. So subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Maybe like this video if you did like it. But our next Pro Wrestling crate, we're going to get something. Now, it's a tag team crate. So RVD and Sabu, that's one tag team. The Hardys, Los Guerreros, which is Eddie and Chavo, the Insane Clown Posse, and more. So subscribe to my channel. You'll see that in about 2 months. You'll see an AEW crate here in, maybe a few weeks. And just have a great day. Catch you later. Peace.